Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. Welcome to this edition of Growing Wisdom. Today we're talking about those plants that send out suckers from the bottom and can really overtake the plant you want to keep. So follow me here with what we're talking about today. So this is Harry Lauder's walking stick. It's a red form of it. The leaves are a little bit more maroon than the traditional one. It's a nice plant. It looks best in winter and early spring. Early spring because the leaves that come out have that nice red color. It looks good in winter because the branches are all contorted, and that looks really nice with the snow on it. But here's the problem. If you look down underneath, you can see that this is sending up, and I'm just going to cut this off. This isn't where you want to cut it, but I'm going to do this for the video. It's sending up this sort of straight stalk here. Notice how different this looks. The branch is straight, the leaves are a different color. We don't want the plant to do this. This particular plant will take over. So what is it doing? Well, a lot of your favorite ornamental plants are grown on rootstock. So what that means is that the plant that you see above, this contorted burgundy color, is grown on top of a stronger rootstock. That's this one. So they've actually grafted this on top of this. What happens is the rootstock starts sending out its parent form, and that is so strong it can take over. So you want to remove it at the base. All right, no one's going to accuse me of not getting down and dirty for this video. So if you look here, all this stuff, look at that coming out of the plant. And I've already removed some of it. If you look, you can see some of my cuts. So these are my cuts from last year. And I've waited a little bit long this year to do this, but nevertheless, we want to get it done. So you want to take a good sharp pair of shears and just get as close to that as you can. Get as close to the ground without damaging that trunk. And you can see there's the trunk. Now it's starting to come cleaner. All of these branches are sapping energy from the nice ornamental plant that we've got. So we remove the growth from the rootstock, the suckers as they're called, and I want to show you, look at this. Look how tall this is. So this put on this much growth this year. Now think about what the plant had to do for energy in order to grow this. So the energy that went into growing this, which is the understock, was not used to grow this, which is the desirable ornamental plant. So let me show you one other plant where the same thing is happening. So here's a willow. You can see above me it's got this little ball shape, and this isn't how a willow would grow. It doesn't have a big long trunk with a little ball on the top, but it's sort of ornamental, so I bought it for that reason. So what they did was they grafted the willow right about here on top of this, which is a different type of willow. And here, look at this. This is coming up from the base. So I'm going to take that off. Again, this is the sucker. This is the rootstock. So this particular plant is this. If we let this grow, eventually this would die. And look how different. Look at the leaves. Both willows. This grafted onto that. This is the understock or the suckers coming up. And you definitely want to remove this stuff because we don't want the energy of this taking away from that particular plant. And again, think about how much this grew in just this one season. Just a few months, you get all this growth. That's a lot of energy coming out of that plant. So remove the suckers off your ornamental plants. Don't let them take over. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.